All right, everyone, this is Brian. We're here to record a quick recap from our Forex Live class this morning. Today is Thursday, October 31st. We placed trades on the Euro USD, the Pound USD, and the Aussie USD. So how did they play out? Well, our trade that we put on for the Euro USD went in our favor. We had a trade here that we put on at 36.50, and this was an area identified. 36.51 was identified as a thermal grid. The bottom of what we had been seeing from Forex Joe's daily report. So this was setting up as a nice resistance level for us. We had broken through it, and we were just looking for a retest here to get in. Shortly after we entered, price did push back up. It retested this area, moved a little bit through, just a couple of pips, and then went on to give us some returns. So we were able to pull 11.1 for take profit 1, 20.4 on take profit 2, and then I closed it down for 32.8 on the last lot. We saw things struggling here, and I went ahead and just closed it down. Now that was kind of short-sighted on my part, because this went easily another 30 pips to where we are now. But I made the choice to shut that down and end my trading day with some positive pips there. The pound USD didn't work out quite as well. Coming into class, I had a trade on for at 60.44. We were retesting a significant level here. This was a 3 of 3 channel, so we were trading below, and we sold it initially and pulled some pips. Then price moved through, so I was looking for this to repel off of this before it broke, and we entered a buy in class at 60.44. So we were trading above, and we were expecting this to come back and bounce off of 60.44 the first time. Unfortunately, it didn't. It actually moved right through there and took us out for a negative 8.8 pips. Then later that day, it did break through, but it's really kind of choppy. We never really saw any true direction from this pound USD. So ultimately, we had a gain of 8.8 pips, and then +1 for our following two lots, but then we had a negative 8.8 pips, and we have to multiply that times 3 because that's across all 3 lots. So negative 8.8 times 3, so we ended up with a loss on that one. And then our Aussie USD, kind of the same thing here. We're trading above, and we were looking for areas to bracket orders in. So we had a buy and a sell on. We were expecting this to bounce here based on what we had been seeing, but price moved right through, took us out from our entry point, negative 6 pips times 3 across the board. I tried to re-enter right away with a sell order, but it just didn't quite get up to my fill point. So we never got back into that trade the opposite direction. So we just shut it down and ultimately took a loss there. So we had a loss on the Aussie, a loss on the pound, but a gain on the Euro USD. And in all total, we ended the day with about 31 pips. So pleased with that. And just goes to show that even if you lose a couple, if you have a winner, it all works out in the wash. We're here for the small incremental gains and to be consistent in our approach and our methodology, and that's what we've done. So there you have it. We'll go ahead and wrap it up, and we will see you guys in class next week. Have a great one.